So let's talk. Nasako, make we talk. Join me, my brother. Must see you. You look good, eh? You look good.
Hello, but no, light no. I make sure I put the light, then adjust the angle
No,
and do
but
all
you
that.
look good. You look fresh. Like you don't chop some small. How they call it? Zamgen
Daily,
and
daily, daily.
you did good. Then
Yeah,
you don't rub nyanga. It's shining. Body is clear.
I say so long as you didn't a task, body declare what I like on,
So they talk.
especially when they start fresh.
So they talk. They say it has black look different. Happy Monday.
Yeah, Alpha. So yeah, it's going to be another wonderful day, another fine day for us to sit and talk about. There's so many things that happen for community, but we'll focus on one thing today. The conversation is going to be about fear. I don't know what came to my mind, but I was just thinking about that, and I felt like I needed to have that conversation. I don't know if I don't discuss I want to read it ever, but I'm not sure. That was why I said, you know what, let me go to somebody I have love for their opinion, have respect for their opinion, somebody who will tell me what they deserve to tell me, not before tell me to wait the things I get for year for be happy. But before I'll get other things that happen. But boss, which trending topic today around?
You see that which man get no well?
By the way, this guy Clemento, he's he's like we can say an influencer, one of these younger guys with smart though.
Mm-hmm.
We don't just walk way up. They do a thing. You can call him a blogger. You can call him an activist. You can call him, yeah. So he got involved in an accident, and because he uh lately the way things they work can happen and say every time something happens, people they need, especially artists for promote their projects, for promote their works, they get for start some controversy or come out with something and then after that they push their work. So because of that, he don't get accident and then he friend Nora Brown, they kind of like post time and try for like people they actually say it's not serious. It don't go one do your own thing for train.
Isn't that sad? If indeed not true, right? Not in his case, but normally in life, when would you use negativity for take us to a level? Isn't that sad? Wait till it happen for the world today where in order for become something, you have to become something bad first. And they say, oh, it was just a way for me to lift myself up. It is sad. Today, people they fail for tell you what actually happened. They want first fake something, hype you up, give you a bait. Then you take the bait, they say, oh, it was supposed to be this other thing. And it make out the lost trust for society, for community, for media, for people, for groups and all that. So if people do that kind of thing, it's not good. But if indeed, people do then if you really get a problem, you put it out there the way it is, we get for empathize and sympathize with you. If indeed Clement get an accident, I'll be very sorry. And I hope they recover fine. And if na accident, make some person no use them. Claim say, oh, I don't broadcast them first. Then they can't talk after. Say, oh, I'm just the one using for hype my page. More no they tap into put their pain for grow our businesses or for make our name shine or for do something. So I just hope say they okay. I hope say they
Yeah,
okay.
it's actually the hospital and the way Nora sound, it seems like it's serious. I remember growing up, we had this Bible story where I don't know if it was, I think it was a Bible story where this guy was a shepherd and then he go always, I don't think it's a Bible story, it was just a story. He go always, yeah, he go always when he go for go feed his sheep them, he go holla, tiger, tiger, tiger. And then people will go run, come on, come, and they go laugh, he go laugh, he go laugh. On a particular day, he was attacked by a lion, not a tiger.
No man, no sure.
And, yeah, and that lion not attack even an animal. Then that lion attack na itself, crash, and then the lion no go even kill it. The lion just may feel some correct pain, and then he cry. Na lion, na lion. They say, we know that voice. You why me come on me laugh again. So we actually have to really be careful with
Yeah.
but it's kind of like a double-edged thing because at the end of the day also this whole idea for create a buzz for promotional purposes, for market purposes, for market your product or something, it not start at today. And if we want to look and find, you will just do a simple publicity of, hey, this candidate is really good. Can you buy it? And person we actually trade na that boss for sell the candy. All that they do na the same thing. All that they do na marketing. You understand? But now, as we talk, some people will really exaggerate them for some level. Now, how much is enough? Like, for which level if you really now for the now way the man go tell you, okay, now the level this, the other man will say no, if you take and go to another extent. Mind you, our guy we now the rule we now, he just came out one time and he said they are eating this and they're eating that and blah blah blah. You never know it, but that was a marketing strategy, especially in these days when you need to trigger your algorithm at every minute. So when you post things, people can actually see them. You understand? What people don't understand is once he said what he said, and you start using it to do your music, you start using it to do skits, guess what? You actually remind people every time about you. So you need to only remind the people that they don't like it. You remind the people that they like it to say it exists and it run for it run because at the end of the day, the question now why it talk am? Oh, now make campaign for social guy. Yo, it means say they're gonna give a president. You understand? So it's kind of a strategy where people need to understand. And I told someone,
one thing they teach me for broadcasting school when I be there for Investor Boy, and I say, we take a class in advertising. They say every advertisement has a pinch of lie, and that's true. If you even look at products which come from markets today, you look at food. They say, 100% juice. Give a simple example like orange juice. It's not 100% juice, right?
Definitely.
Every advert has a pinch of lie. Now you get to open your eyes to read for you to understand. But how far will you go with that lie? Right, that's where you get to draw the line. You mentioned this dog thing. I'll be there for some some Haitian event over the weekend. They get some Haitian open mic event, so they invite me for the thank you Amuru. They invite me Amaru, sorry. They invite me for this, so I go there.
I thank God say you know already tell Amaru say thank you because I was wondering if it was me, and then I was like, "Da, no, it cannot be me." So, as you claim and so it means they move me completely out of that picture.
Anyway, second for the Haitian event was really nice, being an open mic night, just free for all. It was so beautiful. Their culture, I just see myself in there, how they grow up, for house, we follow them, and it was just the same thing. So I come back, I tell my mom, I say the event passed. He let me say, are you sure you ate the food? I said, the food, now what's happened? He said, they not serve dog. I say, and I think, why they serve dog? He said, I remember they're eating the dogs in the cat. I say, you decrease. That's a reminder again, like you talk of waiting, when I'm don't talk enough.
Yeah, trust me. Another reason why I keep telling people, educate yourself, especially on this thing called media. Because if you don't know, if you're not aware of, people can manipulate you and you can actually carry their advert and you run around with it, you don't even know. I went to an event. Yeah, I went to an event of more than how many people, and some guy actually came there, was singing a song. I actually composed a song with those lines. Guess what? In as much as people that will laugh about that, but guess what? It still remind people. It there for your head. And that is how he starts trending on every social media platform. And then his own message now to go further past like we don't even talk about the other person anymore. Whereas we will claim say the person get a far more better message. So we are not talking about the person in message, yet we are focusing on the person with by the way, another thing.
Let's remember that we're talking about this. They encourage people for use some person in the ill for use and promote your own self. They were just saying that sometimes it happens. Sometimes something will happen where it not really be the right thing. You use them for boost your own image or your own platform. That we should not be tapping into people's misfortune for boost our own platform. So we're not encouraging that.
Yeah, so another thing with the trend for community is the situation of my brother Epie. Epie now son Cameroonian based for UK, married to a popular, another very influential person, and they had a situation. If only myself say they say the situation don't date up to 2 years already, but now we really start training. So it didn't able to help persons there for travel and things like that. And then at one point in time, you know how they travel thing in day now, so door the open And then when you don't people overflowing through that door, the system they start be like, okay, wait till the happen, most start vet, most start see as it go. So when they close that door, what happens now is people they don't maybe take their money, so you help them travel through that line and this and that, go knock and so kind of stop them. So according to their video, I don't watch them, they had about 40 people who they were stuck with because they began to reimburse them, they began to refund them, and then they don't try to take it, and then they claim now say remain about five or less persons. But there is this one particular person who came out. He say money where they get na 7 million come out on social media. You know how social media they nowadays. Once some person they outside or some person be strong, pass the other person way the fight time, people just encourage you to go for social media, go cry. People don't can't help you. So he come for social media, can chakara cry, and then people that don't come on now start to bash the APA. By the way, what's your take on that? This whole palaver traveling and how
I
this
don't
whole
hear this thing. All this
yeah.
particular brother, I think they trying to like last year, right? Where some sister can't cry so they
For other sister we can't cry last year they pay.
Oh, so now different one don't come again now, so they can't cry about it in social media.
Yeah.
Woo! It be very dicey. I not like for judge person without knowing the truth about this, because even I said that get under last year where you can cry, so they cry, so they. Sometimes the fact say you come for public and talk, you know, means you don't win the case. You know, means you get the truth. So it always good say we hear the stories on both sides. Unfortunately, I don't know if they put it the accused and they don't can talk anything for public or not. They just didn't quiet about them. But you asked me to think about this bush falling thing. It be very important. So you want for bush, you look for a means where you know say be guaranteed as far as success becomes. People don't contact me. The person contact me and me say you know line. I can say line now wait. You know, and when you say you know line, it means I might tell you say which thing. You understand? You don't know person where they make put they go bush. I say even if I know, might tell you say the person at embassy. I did that, and the person what you gonna know nothing.
And guess what? I like what you come up with tongue now, because that is the other thing people. You should finish talk,
No, seriously, because if I say Nasako did one, then something can go wrong. You blame me, and then Nasako gonna be in trouble. So I ask them, I say line now which thing? That's why I ask. I say line now waiting. They say oh that thing make I put a go. I say okay, how? Or it help them. Okay, it help them. How? That was my question. So the person vexed with me. I said, no, vex with me. I want to understand, because I know people do this. But I don't give you a person, because I don't want me wahala. You understand? I mean, I know it doesn't mean I'm go America through embassy. That's like you and I will know we're blessed. We came here to DV lottery. I thank God. Simple, easy process. You don't get problem, right? But again, you know me say I know appreciate or encourage, not encourage, but not empathize, or if I get for help some person where they go to other means, I don't go help them. I go help them. But for me, a person where in my money, I want to help you, I go help you. But for some person don't go work in money, or I mean, make cocoa or plant seed, the seller. I can tell you, say, John get line, go give 10 million. I will not do that. I not go do them. So if you want to help person travel, give you a very good resource. Say it be legitimate, right? I not go point say go for Nasako. It do line now which thing. So that person come and tell me say where if I'm not person if you marry bring up America, I'm like why how do I say Nasako person marry? Like no. So you ask me about falling bush. It be very good. All we want for bush. It the help. We not play will commode. But how do you want to do it? And you want to use now because the point APA finger today, some person show that person for APA. People are connected like that. Now you get now a whole string of people in problem.
And guess what? That's one thing I've been telling persons, and they don't understand. I came out and I said, hey, I actually don't like what APA did. But the fortunate thing I said, they even come out and say, yes, I do. Yes, it was a bad business, and I go refund the person. But unfortunately, I never give all the money away I've taken for you.
Exactly.
And generally, the way they think that the work now say, if person struggle will follow you, donkey in knock, it never give you back all your money.
Impossible.
Because it actually pay for stamp, it actually find a time for she don't fill your information of a company. It will compensate itself for all that. You understand? So if he give you back all your money, so you don't actually come out and say, okay, I'll be sorry. First of all, I'm guilty. You understand? I actually, and then today even come out and explain what actually happened for the whole process. You know, they say, nah, you know, go through the whole thing. They know. Now, say at one point in time, the road, the route where people they be, the system realize and then block them. You understand? So, what's bad for me about this whole thing? We really make me want to talk about another day. Where people they handle them. Now, when this woman don't decide they come with social media, which is very okay. If he will provide you solution, I am okay with it. Now, different people they take the whole thing. Instead of addressing as a problem, as in this is what has happened appear, settle this person, or if you not settle this person, we'll go report you for police or we'll report you for whatever, right? You come in there, someone does a video, a woman do a video, a coach appear woman, a coach even appear the picture, coach even the picking them. Coach even the picking them. And people are under the post applauding. I'm like, what did happen with our community?
No. Look, there's something that we should not do. If you get problem with me, coach me and they don't include my family inside my picking, especially because that picking will be asked to be born by me and make a cost to our cousin. You understand? No? So, okay, let me add to what you just said. Now, when you give person money, say it follow line for you. We know we'll be paysan them, we'll be African, or we'll be continent picking them. We'll not sign any agreement. Those things are usually verbal.
Yeah.
You'll call man and say how much it costs. Now 9 million. Okay, I'll give you 6, 9, or 3 after you gab. Then they sign nothing. Now word of mouth. You understand? No? You go for embassy, for example. You don't bring all your documents, say they will give you the visa. They deny you. How about person where you don't even know whether it will even succeed? And then when you not succeed, you want kill it. So why did they help people for go through that route, that as they call that line? I want to suggest say when I don't help so many people, you want to start put documentation in place. If this thing costs now X amount, tell me say I go give you so on this day, you do so on this level, then I give you so this level before you finish them. And if you write them down, we say okay, if it not go through, I go give you back X amount, maybe a certain percentage. You know you get kind of problem then. Because they just say, hey, na 10 million, okay, take them. You believe say you go succeed. But like I told you, go for embassy when a clear line, you get all the embassy deny you. How about person you try for helping help them inside some kind of back way?
Guess what? That's another responsibility our people don't even want to listen.
Exactly. It's not guaranteed.
They don't even hear the fact say, in as much as now the responsibility for the person where he want help you follow the docu, or the person you don't pay for follow docu for help, make sure say everything go through. Now your responsibility also as an individual where they move he had and money to do your research on certain things. We are in 2025 where you can go online and ask and go to this embassy website and look for. Just imagine say some person can tell you say, oh, American government don't decide they will offer 1 million visa for any man will come Cameroon. You can just go to their website and check if it's possible. If you don't want to go to their website and check if it's possible, you can call the embassy or send them an email. Oh, I read somewhere online that you guys are offering 1 million visas to people from Cameroon. Is that true? Is that information accurate? The hotel say no. Even after 2 days or 3 days, they say no. Now the program will get them. Basically, they say, oh, they offer a footballer visa. Any man you know for play football, they will give visa. You just go for their website. What are the available visa types for this country at this point in time?
No, what we do, we find a line.
You understand? No, they just find a line.
Find a line. You know, say no, I go help you do one. You should follow the go.
And that's what it's just another you want talk. Some people they say, oh, you support APA. I say no. So long as the person don't come out. Now, some person they say it be scammer. I said no, that's not scamming. Person who is scamming the toss they can't pay the money. Person who is scam,
they even do have your team.
You understand? You don't even know the identity. But if some person come, that was just a bad business. Now just some bad business where maybe we'd be hesitant for pay because I watched a video today. It talks say tell me the thing happen. It tell the woman say right now I get 4 million. You understand? Ma just send you the 4 million. More just cancel all the dossier. I think that's in the lines something in that line.
All that is verbal. My point is
say, no. I want all my money.
It's not possible.
I will take that money because when I let you one day when I did on a 40. So I will probably take and solve another person's problem. And then, it's just crazy, boss. Go ahead.
I'm so glad to see my small sister here, my daughter-in-law, Brenda Kimby. Thank you. This sister, Brenda Kimby. I gave
We'll sign in for back after the one. No worry.
why one Congo Brenda? They not even start. That's my small sister, my
That one
daughter-in-law,
take
and
so.
my grandmother. Thanks to her, she has 2 of my grandchildren. They didn't even start. Anyway, look.
The day I post there a picture where me you take her for that had a corner place. I never forget.
For Jersey, yeah.
Yeah, they can write me say, "Oh, you know my mom." I say, "Yeah, yeah."
That's
Wonderful
my
person.
daughter.
Wonderful person.
Yes, her conference. She just had a conference on
Yeah.
last weekend for Limbe, on trauma, which is something that we need to talk about for this show someday, because we carry a lot of trauma as children. That's cool. I think we don't talk about some way. Person you say a long ear, just like they hate your ear for no reason.
Yeah.
As you can become an adult. Brenda, thank you. Anyway, my picking so first. Mom will go for the talk back because otherwise I'll hype the whole show. I'll hype the whole show. Look, I glad say if you can't talk, say he take the money, because if not fair man, in the you can't talk, say, hey, I even know you at all, self. And my point I say, going forward, please put something down. Even if not for write some small things, say, I took this amount from this person for say I do it so and so and so. When I get to this level, you get some money, more put them down. We don't to be used to verbal thing them for Cameroon way. That's why even when you go, Njangi money don't loss. Who the chop? We get number 5, we get number 6. We pick them for inside meeting. You pick and you document them.
Yeah.
You document that somewhere. And again, go back to social media. We are so quick to come in here and putting our phones on. Hey, don't do so. That same internet that you have to come and talk some kind of thing online, use them for do your research.
What do your research?
Not wait until you don't buy. You say, oh, my data. Then talk blast it for air. Use them as your preliminary research tool. It will help you save a lot for yourself before you get to the point of no return. Honestly, we know the camp you can bash with the help. People don't help with them plenty with that line. They don't fall bush. You understand? But me, I'm not gonna tell you, say, hey, go for the line, they work. Use your own knowledge, use your own intelligence. Because I have money. We want spend we got for learn for use our internet as the economy of Cameroon, our data for better purpose. Honestly, more leave all this social media brouhaha. The more you talk, it doesn't make you better than a person where you think say you don't scam you.
All we are asking is, this is 2025. Even the smallest Chironko phone get access to the internet. Learn how to use the internet. I don't even know why you're wanting to travel to Europe when you cannot even do basic research. It means even when you come for here, like I think we did a show the other time and we talked about bush falling. Some of the things that people get to know before they travel. It is on you. Name 1920 this way. People they carry for America before discover say, hey, they not get taxis, that kind of will get our pay. No, you can do your research. You can be in Cameroon and do proper research and know everything about the city you're going to before you even get there. You already know how school when they. You already know how if you transport yourself from one school to another. You already know how the bus come. You already know whether Arlington get train station or not, or bus system or not. But no, some people they still choose for wait to take time on can reach for here, and then they show up for house before you start the tell and say, go make your ID. You say, who said go make ID? Are you kidding me? And then when you tell them say, go online and research it and go do it yourself, they start to look you and say, no, this is 2025. All these things are possible. All these things are possible. All we are saying is, we're not be able to say a do and correct. But like my brother case talk, the problem na paysan, they know one read or research. They like figuring out. Trust me, and know it at the talk. My boss na bubble. All the person they will be the call and back in the days, donkey person. The one this one, even talk to today. This person will not go no school.
They don't go no school.
They don't go no school to learn other things.
They don't go no school.
No
That's like a look.
All they are doing is they just take themselves, they get hardware they use and call embassy. They do their small research, call companies for Europe, and now the only difference between them and una. So all that 7 million, all those millions you are paying them. Now because they just go for internet, go sit down for 30 minutes, do small research. That's it.
And then if for them they bush
no,
that when before they say now you may you go because now business for them. They don't say they will make look that be there for secondary school. I think my form 1 or form 2 probably stay for my parents. I move to Kumba. I get secondary. I get first school for Chang. Move to Kumba for my parents. The one get transfer camp for Kumba. Play was staying or leave. I see money doubling. My neighbor they be do money doubling where they just come also. My small neighbor just say, "Uncle don't send me. Mo go buy soap 10K when I fake dough." You go buy soap that be how much 250 no. They give you change for that 10K. That's how he made his money.
Mm-hmm.
Every day you want to go buy small stuff. They give like, how do I get 10,000 any hassle? They don't even go school. They put even like bricklayers them. But they did do that money thing. You where you think so you get sense, they take them from you. That's what that people can say, docky they be they do. No one for them for bush. They want to send at you because why?
Yeah.
They know even it's unknown to them. They don't want to go explore and they are okay where they are. It's left for you to know, say, by the time they want to give my money, the correct source, the correct route I want to really take and so we get for really ask yourself those questions. Again, let me go back out. I don't talk earlier, say embassy where it be very legit. It tell you say bring docky A, B, C, D, and E. You bring out all it correct. You get your visa. Embassy say no. Now the person you don't even know what's going to do for you.
Yeah.
Why you say guarantee? Why you guarantee one for you? Why?
Boss, that's a very, very good point that embassy actually writing the way they think. Say, if you want to go to America, bring with the team. And
they don't give you.
Bring it all. They sit there and say, well, we're sorry. They find a small excuse of corner. And see now, like I talk, more over drag the point. For me, the responsibility rests more on the person where you want to travel. If you're really interested in traveling, give yourself some time, give yourself 1 year, 2 years, start prepare your team. You understand? No man, no day, here and today, no man, no day where it will help you travel, where it will learn and for some school or something, not life.
There is no school about how to travel, how to get visa, how to find line.
No school, no day. The only difference between you and then I probably maybe like me where I come through lottery. If you ask me about lottery, I think there's okay now. So lottery,
exactly.
But guess what? Even the lottery system, it changed with time. It changed. So if you can't ask me now, where they don't change the whole system last year, guess what? I will tell you now. I will give you the wrong information. That is the reason why we are encouraging people. If you feel like you want to travel, take your time. 1 year, start do your research on the country you want to go. What you want to go do? How the country receive them. You go for embassy. They say what you want to go do for America. You say you want to go drive taxi, bro. We have too many taxi drivers already. You go for embassy. They say what you want to do for America. You say you want to go work for Burger King. They say no. We get enough people that work for Burger King. Take your time, do your research, and then understand how. And trust me, when you go to the embassy with the information. Even the person will ask you question. I had the funny thing I say when this guy did his live today, he had about 700 people watching. But you know we've had a former U.S. embassy consul, a visa officer on Toridey. You know how many people did you watch? You know how many people did you watch? Not up to 40 people. That's why you don't work across Africa for more than 8 years as visa officer from America. We'll bring you for they ask you questions upon questions.
A prophet is not only his own home now.
No man no care if you listen that one. No man no care for listening that one. Now when some person show up say, oh, I already did America. I remember seeing Kumba. Give me 10 million man, make you travel.
Yeah, now you believe her.
But we go find the information. So at the end of the day, at the one back our community, why would he bash the man we take the money chop? Why would he encourage you for back and back? We will encourage our people also to educate themselves on certain things.
Yeah, it be sad because when we mess up like this, who suffers are our parents. Mommy, we don't carry plenty for your head for how many years?
The third woman say, Master don't drive it for us.
Exactly.
So they never even tell we say, Master go embassy. Now the boy can't do life today. They tell we say the master actually go embassy. So if they let the whole team, they happen at the woman, maybe not the man, Master, the whole story just come.
Yeah, I mean, I know say we pays and we don't to be used to word for mouth, you know. It's about time we start to look at what is written. They say if you want something from African Times book, they don't read them. And as to an extent that's true. We don't want to read one year say, hey, John, don't go, how you go pass Mexico? Like, okay, now we help you that man. You go give your money too. You don't even know that the whole truth be that. You know, and then you don't see sometimes when we even arrive safe inside the Western world, we don't even know what inside our bag. Who pack your bag now? Maybe they inside. What is this? I don't know. You don't know how. Yeah. Now who pack your bag for you?
Yeah.
You don't know how.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So we get to start to use the information in the right way and ask the right information. And sometimes we get to do together because maybe you want travel, you don't get do, you don't want to see me a neighbor, no. Because I'm picking already for bush. You want just surprise to go for bush too. Maybe people are some way if he help you better than what you try to do and now. No one share information in our community. One make me I don't me just for bush go year na year. Your neighbor could have your information where you need them for travel. You know one tell you know what just one person here say you want achieve or succeed or invest on something. We're going to start to trust each other a lot more. If I believe say this person don't go this corner, he don't reach to succeed. Let me ask people and say how he do, or even reach out to you how he do. But because he go, he not tell me, or not only if you don't fall bush, me too, I go just surprise you, I go show you go for inside choco. You know, so the more we work together, the less we'll fall inside such kind of trap them.
I like what my brother Matuke just come over talk now. I did tell people say I sit for my house, arrange my workout to go take visa. I don't ever call person for nothing. These things are very, very possible. If you don't be like we don't emphasize them for year. No man no day way they call it document where he goes to school before he know how to do doki. No. Now regular common sense. They take una money, try and error, it fail for you, it don't learn in one experience. It go for another man, make try and error, it fail for the man. It don't so it actually take una learn work. Why don't you just do your own proper research?
Take una learn work.
Why don't you just do your own proper research? Ask the necessary question. Ma, make one last point and then we'll come up for this. We'll discuss the topic we'll get for discuss and when I fear. So person tell me say, oh, it really sorry that people because some of them they go embassy, they even deny the visa and then ban them for 10 years. And then now they want blame the document. I say, why do you want blame the document?
Because document they you bring the way be fraudulent, you go to do and say you decrease.
If you not bring that thing be fraudulent, even after document not finish compile a document, or if you were intelligent enough to be asking him questions, okay, now we should route to the one man. Now we should route to the one man take and travel. He say, okay, now so. You go check out the website, you see say be legit. They offer people the visa for that line. You come back. At one point in time, even before you go for the embassy, if you even call the embassy 2 days before, hey, I was looking to travel to the United States under this visa, that. I just wanted to make an inquiry if your embassy is actually still offering visa for that category. They'll tell you, say, yeah, we do them. Or they'll tell you, no, we need to do them. Or they'll tell you, say, na so. But no, since we don't carry all our eggs, go put them for some person own basket.
Say money basket. Doki money basket.
And then document, yeah. And then when it fail, we turn around and want crucify and crucify it. But again, we are not here to applaud doki people to take people's money, and especially when they know say no go waka. You understand? But with the jotong I say, so long as he get his own share of the responsibility, I feel like we, the person who go give that money, will get the bigger share of responsibility. I grow with mommy, they ever tell me, say, Nasakun, the easiest way for solve problem, now for find the fault when now you cause some for that problem. So if some person cause you say big head, you understand? No, she don't believe this. Why you cause me say big head? Why you cause me say big head? You understand? As I said, if you really get big head, then you get big head. You understand? Walk away. Yeah. Now, if you don't like, I'm going to reduce your head. You understand? But now you tell the person to say, yeah, I get big head, but guess what? Now plenty sense they inside.
And even if you have a name, I tell my son, I say, person call you say idiot, you go fight, you be idiot. I didn't name you when I give you birth, I didn't name you idiot. No one answer the name. No respond to it.
Always just find the how do you find myself? How do you even find myself for this kind of place?
Get out of
this
it.
Kind of money cost me. You walk away. I no go ever make sure say it happen. You walk away.
Let me repeat. Look, if person calls you say big head, you go to fight. Is that your name? And me boy, you give name Nasako. The quite big head, fight say big head. Now your name that. No answer anywhere when you own. You know, enter into that kind of trouble them plenty. Anyway, move on to fear. We want to talk about fear today because oh man, the fear. We fear so many things.
Now fear they make people they gather 7 million go get document.
Now fear that though. Fear of the honors they pay no fine. So they pay no fine and the fear they pay again for common. So fear they make you go empty back a person even trust at all. Fear they kind.
Now fear make documents say damn 7 million. I will take even if I know nothing. Or better take that money and then
fear of poverty.
Man, look at that poor If fear poverty, take the money.
Fear is a good thing because sometimes it can motivate you.
Yeah.
I had a friend who be fear for die because he be don't be sick a lot, and then he be gain a lot of weight. They tell you say make you do so. She like you can't reach for born picking then where you really can't bash like, oh my god, maybe I'll get issue for even born. So it making it get into that exercise routine, follow it and tell you lose weight, eat right and all that. Sometimes fear be good because it be motivating. It leads to a good thing, So maybe we'll start talk about how fear if it be a good thing, and then we'll go to how fear can be a bad thing, right? Like again, fear if it be good for make you achieve. For example, you go for school, your friend the pass, you just go your own nightclub or whatever, go no study. And say, oh my god, then the can't and I go fail the exam. You can't fear for repeat, and then you don't so you study, you pass because all my guys if study pass, at least to an extent. So sometimes fear be a good thing, not always a bad thing. Sometimes.
Very true, very true. And the reason why we decided to talk about that now, because especially for me, now how I don't see people use fear manipulate situations for our community. For instance, the whole situation where they happen, so other person don't come back and say, hey, I give that person who take that document 2 hours, 24 hours. You understand? I'm like, you give 24 hours, like, who you be who? You be really who? You understand? Other man don't go check, go borrow money on side or go thief money on place. But I can get and say, oh, the person don't give the man 24 hours. The reason why I really wanted us to talk, or we really wanted to talk about this topic, is because if you look around the world, whether governments, whether individuals, whether organizations, whether if you go work, you go on time now because you fear. Say if I don't go
fire
on time,
you,
I know we'll get like if you look at almost everything what you do and for life, even for Garden of Eden, God say, when I not chop that fruit, they don't not chop that fruit when I will know. Now fear you put up for their heart. You understand? Until they can't tell they say, master, when I no fear no nothing. When I go chop the thing, they don't chop the thing. Fear not that one emotion, the emotions are plenty. But fear not one of that emotions away. We really get to pay our community really get to pay attention to else. At every time of your life, someone or some organization or some institution will use that to manipulate you.
Absolutely. Every single day. Nasako, look. If you look at life for this country where we stay, we do a lot of things because of fear.
Yep.
For example, you get motor no, you pay car insurance no. You never get accident. God forbid, you never get accident no. But you pay everything no because you fear if they catch me and don't get insurance.
Yeah.
I'll enter trouble. So fear the maker, you go pay your car insurance. You go pay even your health insurance, but you go do checkup all the time because the fear say if you don't get time, there's something do you. Fear the maker will do it in a way like we talk. That's the government's way of making us know that if you not do them, now taxes in this, no, you don't do your tax, but then you not do them. 15th of April pass. IRS there for your back. So that they use them for shaking you, say, hey, you get for comply to do they ask you. And so because of fear, would you pay car insurance? Because of fear, would you go pay health insurance? Because of fear, would you go for work for on time? One church time we there for other state, Presbyterian church, we get a big Cameroon community. One will come for church. So now we never can later. We also the nyati tiptoe enter for church. One can late. So this one part there we say for work, you go clock in on the time. You the feel say if you not clock in on time, they go fire you. But for church, you look and say God no they see me. But who they see you and God they see you? But because you don't clock in church, they didn't care. How man use fear. Maybe they appear for church on time.
Yeah, and guess what? The funny thing is, people actually, because now the reason that way Jesus want go, he talk about Jesus will not say if he not put fear for our heart, when I know if he serve you. Now what way he talks that go prepare some place. You understand? So inside a man, you're like, damn. Then I want miss that place. And the fear for go for the other side. They don't paint you a picture of hell. How the fire do. Go read them for Bible. No fear, save God. So whether we like it or not, until we start paying attention to fear, what is fear? How people are using it. One of the biggest things for me, it actually be a bit funny or a bit disrespectful the way we community use fear. See the way our papa they treat our mommy them, who manage the choke gizzard, who manage our mothers grow up knowing if you not married, you say now you know if you ever survive, you need a man to protect you. You need a man to provide. Like they put some fear inside woman that how to suited today, so woman can be as successful. I mean, money, you get money, you'll probably get a pikin, you get all of these things. But because they don't make a mean no see this, so the end now say you get for be human, you get for married. What about the one they in a palava born? You understand? So it's just crazy how whether the community for West or whatever communities for Africa, like I said, whether individuals or institutions,
Fear
for a
is
very
used.
long time and up to today, they still use fear for manipulate people.
Absolutely. I like what you really said, Peter, about COVID and fear. Look, that COVID time, you don't enter store.
Yeah.
People really shock. My point be that say, why toilet tissue? Why toilet tissue? I mean, there was this Asian event on Saturday. They talk about how they grow up. Person asked and say, how did you use the toilet? Where was the toilet? I mean, get tissue. The guy say not be there, they use leaves. So during this COVID time, when I'm sorry to go buy tissue, I'm like, wait, is that the most important thing for you? Anyway, any man get on to be important for you, but look, fear no. What they use them for? We even time with this small picking.
Yeah.
Did you already tell you say you go for outside, so you come back after 6 o'clock? See what I go do you? They not even tell you the thing they go do you. But that fear say. You didn't want to come up with house say if I not reach before 6 o'clock, I don't die. I want to go pay my bag. So if you look at fear be motivating in any way by individuals, by governments, by institutions, even by religion. Oh my goodness! You don't have to watch TMZ. I don't know if you watch TMZ.
Yeah.
Sap, Marvin Sapp. That's a very popular gospel artist. Now he be preacher. So if he preach. He want to raise money. He said to them must raise 40,000. The video they online. He must raise 40,000.
Yeah, lock church door.
He lock door for church. He said lock the doors. I need to raise $40,000. He said why the ushers lock the doors. He said anybody 20. If you want to give money through your app, he said come for front. No, she don't for your chair. Yeah, come for front here. Let me see as you put in your app and give the money because like why do you use fear? Collect money for the church.
And guess what? Now one other domain that we, and not only for church here, don't get me wrong, not only for church, because even with tradition, you understand, they say Ezemo, look Nigeria film them. When they Ezemo, they come without their bell, that are red this thing. Why are they using red? It's manipulative. Because then it is speak danger. Now why are all traditional mess be tying a red? If they're really dangerous, they know tie red. They'll just be the danger, they work at them. But they need for tie that red for put up your mind, say, hey, eat danger. They'll can't knock that
because of that. I know.
And then
look at that even marriage.
That same thing. That people they cow sheep. Can't see them for running, they not catch, they see they be slave.
That's like even marriage. They can't ask you list or bride price or thing the way. By the time you know get how they say, as you know get then also their woman, you know go born. Or as by the time you get first miscarriage, now because you be pay that in your bride price. Oh dog, who say like how do you know it's true?
Yeah. Trust me, Pierre, like my brother Casey talk, Pierre now one of that thing we I really feel like we say will get a lot to educate ourselves on, and not only we get for shape we begin their mindset. If not be so, they'll be destroyed. Yeah. I remember growing up, one of my biggest challenges I be get I be the claims I be introvert. I be the claims I be a very quiet person. I like me my
corner. Also been a claim.
Yeah, now I don't realize I be the claim. But I don't realize I be the instead fear and a fear.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Okay, Oroko picking the question, I say, oh, Bakunu, short people, oh, shrine, and this and that. So it put me inside a shell where I'd even fear for open my mouth talk. What if I talk with you, they'll talk?
For you say, you're Oroko, no one talk.
Yeah, no one talk. So it put me for a very tight place where I will even come for here. I sell you something, 1,000. I say, I tell you, say the price now 1,500. You say, oh, 1,500, yeah, okay, I'll give you 1,500. You made mistake, give me 1,000. I will fear for you open my mouth to where now 1,000 you give me say 1,500. I'll go me. At the time, so right up to the time I come America, I go for Yaoundé for go make my passport. I realized I don't feel the receipt. Say they make error for the spelling for the receipt. Well, it means say if it reflect for my passport. You understand? I did for that place instead of me for just turn go back go show that man say where you made mistake for the receipt. I hope say no affect my passport when they print them. Guess what? I come on go me. I say no, I don't feel go me back for them.
Wow.
The way I get friends away, they get that same error for their passport. They want to go back again and again for more than how many years? May they change them? May they fix the error of their name? It's not possible. So what I try for tongue and saying, in as much as my sister don't outline say fear, it gets your energy where you feel actually compose and use and do some very great things. In most cases, it ever slow it down, it ever hold you back, it ever drag you for back, it ever. How will we actually do? What are some of the things you think we should start doing? First of all, for distinguish between that fear way if it hold you back, and also for identify that fear when if you make actually like, hey, grow.
I think so. We'll end with that one. Let's try to see where that fear they come from, right? Because that's
Okay.
like you know, so you get more, you feel talk, you don't, you feel read, rather than say my receipt be wrong. Why can't I say it? Wait till it stop you. Wait till it stop we from talking, from expressing ourselves. For say, hey, this thing be wrong. Why? Sometimes it's because of the way you grew. Thank God you put Brenda up there. Sometimes it's come from a childhood trauma. You know, because say you want to say, shut them up. Big man talk, you talk. Shut them up. I want to talk, you talk. Big man talk, you talk. So you just realize and say, big man means say any man way be bigger than you, older than you, adults. Consider yourself picking. Now you go to a public place and you're right, you don't pay money, something be wrong, you fear because a big man don't do them. Big man always be already, no one talk. So sometimes it starts from the childhood. I think say we get for learn for encourage or picking have to be open. Talk. You know, talk about things that openly. See, today my people come up for school, and not my JJ Vikings. You don't come out for school today. What is the story? Actually, I say, can I do something personal? He say, you don't tell me about, you don't stay no. Which girl do you look at? He say, where is that coming from? I say, hey, you tell me you get crushed now. What did they happen? What tell me today? What did they happen? Say, mama. So talk something, you know, what's going on, because normally the beginning talk kind of thing. Today is like it's been a few months and never hear anything because that their age of, you know, just having that feeling and that crush. What's going on? I brought up the conversation. Before you know, I'm picking up more stuff out of him. You know, so I think so. Therefore, encourage our kids to talk, and this we will be raised by shut them up, big man talk you talk. It's not right. It depends on what you're saying to the big man. You know, for America, no, when person want to for people, they go kneel down, go for the beginning level, forgive you that eye contact. I mean, say, you know, you can talk even though I'm that taller or bigger than you. You should start doing that. You know, no time not because I say you be woo, my talk for you look me like no. We get for encourage our kids to be open, because a lot of times they hold in something within them. Yeah, cases where begin to be evaluated for house, you know, trauma don't catch, you know, it's you know if you talk. And in that case, even if people in a place where now it right, you know, go see one talk, but it be race, not the talk. You know, so the fear sometimes get a reason. And this reason can always come from the home. I'm going to look deep into our homes and see how we fit clean them. Make we give them their voices. Sometimes if you marry a master, a woman, you know if you talk because he go slap you. Adult, if you have to talk for adult, he corner. Because he go holler you or something, you always be wrong, foolish. You call your partner, say foolish thing, idiot. So all those insults would shut people them up a lot, and it lead to fear of expression. So they become, you know, dumb, and they take all kind of abuse.
I like the part where we talk about we and our kids, and you talk about spouse them. More understand one thing, in as much as you can use fear to control situations and manipulate people and gain whatever you want, like what Papa they be do am. Hey, no chop egg. If you chop egg, you know born. Hey, no chop gizzard. If you chop gizzard, you know born. Because the one she don't for back the chop egg and gizzard. You understand? May I understand to say once you don't put fear for some person, it start limit that person. They need to operate in their full potential. Like Brenda talk, it's a man. Yeah, man will look like okay, man picking. No, it just mean human. You understand?
Human being.
Once human, if you walk in freedom, once you work out with fear, to an extent, it will limit you. It will limit you so bad. My brother case is saying, fear for many people fear for many reasons, often rooted in the unknown of perceived threats to their safety, well-being, or sense of control. Fear is a natural instinct developed over time. I like that part. Develop over time. Over time to protect us from danger. However, it can also arise from past experiences. Wow.
Yep, like I said.
Failures, or the fear of failure, judgment, or change. Judgment, another thing, or change.
Yep.
At its core, fear often stems from uncertainty and the feeling that we are not in control of the outcomes. I really like that part. Yet, we face fear with courage and clarity. We often find, man, this was a
When
good
we
write up.
face it, yeah, the psychology
Yeah.
is that again for you, brother.
I like that part. I like the part where you talk about where is it? Fear often stems from uncertainty and the feeling
Yeah.
that we are not in control of the outcomes. You see,
Mm-hmm.
so you should only for Cameroon, you fear say, had the
Mm-hmm.
Cameroon this when a bad the bad go so.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of you do your due research, really check
Mm-hmm.
okay, how the people they do that? No, you say you take a 7 million, go get for some
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
Take I'm playing
It
Jambo
is
Day.
after not
Hey,
funny.
God.
And the month way it go today with they take 7 million, you there bush. You know very well say you get all this chance for work 10 jobs for work this.
Mm,
This show is scheduled today. It work now back to back. It means if you
mm,
need to take that put at 7 million, you've officially worked it back to back, you get the money. Because
mm-hmm.
right now, in as much as it put in the effort for back to put that money, how did
Mm-hmm.
you even spend the 7 million? Did you
Yeah.
actually invest properly? Because if you invest properly, you know for
Probably don't
need for
get
the work
return.
back to back now for pay that people them.
Mm-hmm.
Before just take your
Mm-hmm.
returns and they make the payments.
Mm-hmm.
But if it work the way it work now, it means it need to even spend the money well.
Mm, mm,
It is very, very important. I really like what my brother talk.
mm-hmm.
Most of the
Mm-hmm.
time, if you look at very well. 80 to 90% of the moments or the fear they would get them, it comes from
Mm-hmm.
you not even knowing. Like you just think about something and you think about the outcome and then you're worried. If
You
woman they
act.
know very well since say if I chop egg, no, not you know do me, they will start chop egg since.
And
If they
then
be
you
no
cook
say
and get with the man
if I
beginning.
chop and then they cook and jam. If they be no say if I chop this, I not go with you. You understand? If people be no say, okay, hey, if I be no say, if I go tell them and say, hey, please, can you help change this stuff? Nothing will happen. Or even if something will happen, I feel control them, I feel explain myself. I forgot.
Yeah.
So it means saying one of the easiest way for we for sort out this whole fear palaver. Now for create an environment of certainty. And the easiest way
Yes.
you can create an
Certainty.
environment of certainty now by informing yourself, by educating yourself. If you fear saying Ganu
Yeah.
go beat you, just go carry your iron, grow your muscle. Grow,
Ah,
yeah, let
Nganu.
me grow your muscle so that and then you'll be like, no, I didn't Ganu if he beat me. You know the fear Ganu. But if you know very well saying Ganu will beat you and then you choose to still be lean, still be weak, then that's on you. So the more we educate us, the more we learn, the more we know certain things, you realize and say most of the things that would fear, that uncertainty no will be. So person gets 7 million. He want leave Cameroon. So other man they come on right now. He find a 500,000 or 1 million.
For just as a small business.
Or start a business where it will take you go to a different level.
Mm-hmm.
Just educate us, and you
Yeah.
realize it will reduce that. Now, fear never ever disappear, but we'll
No.
reduce the amount, and then maybe
No.
we'll live a far more better life.
Nah. That expert vex you. Do I man say that expert? That expert vex you. Look, I feel imagine the way mommy and say the chopper no go do anything. They surely vex it. Yeah, they surely vex it. So for all these years, and about the jolly gizzard because say when I be thinking something will happen. No, nothing not happen. Look,
Yeah,
I became my auntie, where Auntie Rebecca, may she rest in my mommy older sister, where ever born, right? So they be create fear about it for village. You won't go village, they say Auntie Rebecca, and I wish woman because he not born. But those were when I immediate Mrs. Nobody fear. But I remember I say put them for compound. And that be a call picking no one can because they say it chop picking there because they born it on picking.
yeah.
You understand? So they just make into the fear for no reason. And I think say because say I be like in niece, it was like normal for me to be with her. But
Yeah,
I know there are times when you look at the next person, that picking I wish you fear the picking because you know be the picking,
yeah,
be close to the picking at all.
yeah,
Sometimes when they create that fear for justify their own actions,
yeah,
to justify their own positions. You understand? Now a person could be way due to some reason, he get problem for born or something that happen. You say, oh, now that one, now it cause Sam. You just
yeah,
start from there because the fears they'll look at you, say you get a problem. Now for cover your own issue,
yeah,
now you
yeah.
start attack another person. So
Awesome.
fear get a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
It get a lot of power. Now if you use them for your own self, but please, once I use fear for manipulate others, then it becomes a problem. Even this
It becomes a
docketing,
problem.
you tell man say na 5 million. He say, okay, I get 1 million. I say, Giam. Then you say, oh my goodness, let me tell you something. So my far relative comes sometimes tell me, say, they get for go na for Sayo, their name they for list. They don't say no pay money now, they put their name for list. I say, we your name for list for go for Usai. He said, for go for this country. Like, I can ask questions. I say, okay, so your name for list for go for this country. And I'm a boss. He said, she don't quiet. I'm like, how can somebody tell you that you don't really give 1 million? If you don't get that one, you your name for list. For go for which place? Now list for which team?
How many own and then they enter for the list where don't be why they want move on.
Exactly. Lack of information, and that person not end up going no place today because say why they already fool you. Text when you have plenty money, 1 million. They tell you say, oh, I need for list for travel. Now which list? And you don't even see the list. It's just an imaginary list somewhere.
Yeah.
You did believe them.
Yeah.
So that fear, lack of control, like Brenda talk, ignorance. You don't even know, like that list for which, okay, if you want really, if you think so you don't be mature enough for 4 bush, you get for know to say there is no list to make you 4 bush.
Yeah.
You get to know there's no list.
Yeah.
That there's a proper way for you for go through a process and then get what you call a visa and then fall the bush.
Yeah. I want emphasize one thing, especially for those who are in employeeism. The employer relationship. I don't know. I been take some class on time on leadership. And one of the things the way they be teach we now how to use fear. That was when I was like, whoa. Yeah. I'll challenge any person who watch this live. Go out there and do more research on fear, how people use it, how leaders use it. Mind you, when elections come, the leaders go to the people.
Yep.
And tell the people how I will give you roads, I'll give you jobs, I'll give you. They make promises to them. That promises and promises about things already people they fear. You understand? So they'd actually be like, oh, I want to go with this man because he will give me them a particular thing. Mind you, there was a rhetoric at a particular time that some certain group of people are coming to take away our country from us. Fear for some certain group of people that mindset. And then before you know it, these people they turn against the other person. Mind you, at a particular time, the rhetoric was, okay, we were already there inside here. We go for struggle for protect and make so other people they not can add again and this and that. Fear for inside people that mind. So take your time, do your research on how leaders, when I talk about leaders, I talk about even what Papa they been a leader, how they actually use fear.
Even your grandfather being a leader.
Yeah, even your grandpa be there. I remember, even thank you, don't even remember any part of I remember that was this small, so mango tree be there for our backside. So you will ever wake up very early, around that kind 4:35, we go find mango. So we'll go today around 6, the next day we'll go earlier than 6, the other day we'll go earlier than the time. So my grandpa didn't keep up because everything at first of all so lazy man, maybe they stay up for night and then if one come, we already can't find mango pick at all. If can Sunday would already can't find mango pick at all, and they just run come for us. So wait, he says see devil now all that you know ever pass with that mango.
And he go pick all the time chop anyone.
Even about 6:37, he go pick him mango. Go pick him mango. But that will don't grow. When you can tell me say nothing that wait Sunday you tell me I will say you say no go pick him go. That's it. So when they talk about this thing, I would laugh, but almost every institution, almost every organization, there's a reason why they decide to give you a check. You'll notice it, even though most institutions they get system where they feature wire the money directly into your account, but they still prefer to pay you a check. Because every time you receive that check, it just explains to you how dependent you are on them. You understand? So that will be even willfully make the check bounce. So you face you find yourself with that situation. Oh, how go do, and then you start to value them. You start to look at them like, oh, these people are small god.
Demigod, yeah.
One of the things with people they do now, they'll take time, tell you how important they do for your life. And if you look at the same two way party be doing for mommy them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The party make like if he go actually tell woman say she don't for house no work. And then you go for go find chop come, and then they make the woman feel say if I don't go find chop come, you know chop. Does that make any sense? It don't make any sense. Whereas now you don't tell me stay for house. Now the same to our employers they do. Now the same thing the president and every other until we are
Everywhere,
in the state
Nasako.
of their
Everywhere.
perpetual fear.
You don't hear say, but fear one eye broom.
Yeah.
Why? Like, where is it coming from? Where is the one eye broom where the fear am?
Yeah.
You know, I grow up for womb where for night will tell you say when call the commode. If you go look camp, if you see that call, so they go tell you how something will happen for your corner. When call the pass, you oh man, Ujodi imagine you don't even go outside because I don't really put fear for your skin. Say if you see that call, and a Muslim woman not the single. Why?
Yeah, the Muslim woman is single. Because a man begin. Trust me, if you go look at our men, sorry,
our culture,
our culture has a lot of, and the reason now, if you look at very well, this today for 1 hour. I don't know if you want to continue against more.
Yeah.
Go look at very well. Why you feel say every time they talk about God, the first way they come from man for people that head and say God and man.
Yeah.
Why? Because if you go look the way the Bible will be written and everything, it make na Adam first. Na Samson be the most powerful man. Jesus come, na man. Moses come. Like you just look at you see, okay, the way God the only favor man them is naturally man picking. You understand? A man picking write that book them almost.
I'm not going to enter the Bible with you today.
Well, I talk about Bible and fear for you. Please go to how more. I'm not
going to enter Bible with you today. Wow, it's been a great conversation, people. I really love the interactions, I tell you, because when something like fear come up, it affects everybody, young, old, small, rich, poor, you know, healthy and all that. I know.
So full grown human being.
I'm trying to conclude this show. I'm trying to wrap up a bit. And the fear of being single. The fear of being called single woman. The fear for say, I'm married, don't spoil. You go make her, you go take all kind of abuse. Stay for some money, house for years. You know what? I think say fear need part 2, but thank you so much for joining us on this discussion today between Toridey and Talk to Me Africa. It's been wonderful. But as you go live your life, don't be afraid of anything, okay? Thank you. See you next week.
I beg, when I not forget for follow Talk to Me Africa. She's doing wonderfully well for our community. Thank you now.